What's up, everyone? Today on Seth Leroy Hustle Adventures, I wanted to talk to you guys about it's that time of the week, how much we made this week. Now, like I always say, my wife used to do these, but we're so busy. She works Saturdays and she's just busy. So it's just like, she did it where she broke down the mileage to this, to that, to this, everything. So you go back to those, how much we made this week. You can find them all over. Just scroll up, do that due diligence to really see, because she breaks them down precisely. But I just started wanting to just throw it out there how much we made, because we did so many of those that, we had our 1,200 weeks, 1,200, 1,000, 800, we even had our bad week on there, 400. Those are all out there if you want to see exactly how it's broken down. I'm going to tell people that every time, because if you're new to the channel, you'll be like, oh, he doesn't break down the numbers. But my wife breaks them down exactly. But you guys know me, I'm just trying to keep, because I want to tell you guys every week how we did. But anyways, without further ado, let's get right into it. Well, this week again was a little bit of a slower week. And that's what, I only did 2 runs, but I made $800 off them. That's profit, that's taxes taken out, that's gas, that's food, that's everything that I spent. And I only stayed out till Thursday. I left Tuesday, but I did DoorDash Monday and made $80, so made like $880. So that's what I'm saying. So it was another slower week, but that's fine, because our minimum we want to make every single week is $800. That covers all of our bills, and it covers all our bills. 800 minimum a week for the whole month is fine with us, because it's the way. And I've noticed that with this industry. Then you'll have 3-4 weeks that is 1,200. I used to go out sometimes 2 or 3 days. I swear to God, as you guys have seen, and make 1,200. But that's how random it is. But then, there's weeks like, we have had one $400 week. That was, but that was like at the beginning of March, and we heard that's the worst week. And actually, my buddy who's been in the industry 10 years, he told me every first week of March was bad for him. Maybe it's not for everyone. I'm just saying. So that was our worst week. And then we've had like some 800, like usually we hit our minimum no matter what. And I came home, and my niece had her birthday the next day party. They sort of sprung it on us because they said they weren't sure when they were going to do it either. And anyways, so yeah, then my wife's like, oh, can you do that? Or are you going to look for another one? I said, it's up to us. And that's why, like, even if we make our minimum, that's what we love about it. It's like, yeah, we can do it. So literally all I did was go from Minnesota to Indiana. Then I got one back from Indiana to Minnesota, but that second one, as you guys seen, that one was the second one is what got us to that 800, because it was a lot of money. It was hazmat load over 1,000 pounds, which I can do because I have my CDLA and I have my temporary hazmat stickers. So like, not a lot of cargo people could have done that one, to my knowledge, because I don't know. I haven't. Some have told me they have their CDL, but that's what I mean. And you got to make sure you have those hazmat stickers. And it's funny, they even gave me a seal, and I put it on the back of the van, and I was like, ugh. And I put it on the door latch. And those were the hospitals, so they got that cha-ching, so they paid up. So that's why too, we made our minimum. And then came home, and then we were debating, oh, should we do a run? And then and then I was gonna do DoorDash today, but instead we were like, you know what, let's just chill. Like, that's what's cool about owning your own business. Like, we don't even have to. There's nobody ever gonna tell us like, do this, do that. So that's the biggest advantage to us too, when we have our slower weeks. And then we'll have these weeks where we're just going to kill it. But as we've learned, now, though, if we're having a slaying week, and after 4 days, usually the 2 days has happened, but that's insane, 1,200 in 2 days, but that's because I get one and then get another one at night, like it's insane. But we notice the next time, like, it starts picking up again, like it was, where we were having $1,200 weeks, like nothing, with 3 to 4 days being out, that will stay out for another couple days, stay out 5 days, because that will balance it out. We're learning. We're learning how this goes. And as you guys know, I just posted another video about like applications that I'm looking into too, because I do like doing DoorDash because it's good money, like, and it's easy money. But the only reason I bring that up is because there's other hustles out there, and doing that is another way to supplement income, because we're all about elevating in any fashion, because finances are really just to keep our family and we do have a good nest egg. So like, that's the thing, like, we want to keep that going. We want our kids to feel secure. And that's really why. That's what money is. Money is nothing. Money is literally just security for your family. So that's why we're really big on staying financially fit, and spiritually fit is the number one thing, and that in turn happens. But that's it for this week. This week, yeah, it was a decent week though. Just doing one and coming back, and making 800 was still good. I think it was like 780 to be exact after everything was taken out. But then when you put in the $78, I think it was 78 too, I made on DoorDash on Monday, and then I could have DoorDash today to get it up to like 900, but instead we just decided to kick it. So yeah, that was it for the week. And the Hazmat one was funny. They were like, "Do you have a CDL?" And I showed them, and they're like, "Do you have stickers?" I showed them. So yeah, you gotta make sure that you really have that if you're gonna do it, because you could tell they were a little sketched out. They were like, "You're a cargo van? You're not a straight truck?" I was like, "No." And then that's when they asked. I said, "You can see my ID," and I like whipped it out. And then they were like, when I started whipping out my ID, they were like, "Oh, never mind." But so they weren't playing, because it was going to a hospital too. So. But anyways, because if it's under 1,000, you can take it without your hazmat. But anyways, that was how our week went. Just thought I'd touch base on you guys. I will every week, and so another slower week, but we still made our minimum, so we're not sweating it. But anyways, you guys like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to. If you don't want to, that's okay. I'm just glad that you watched the video, and I hope that you guys are getting something from this. And most importantly, keep hustling.